All right, so no joke, I love this movie.
Oh, cool.
Thank
you.
I love this movie.
Yay.
So what I want to talk about right now is why everyone should go see it. How about that? I think one of the coolest things for me about the movie is that, of course, it has all of these great references to, Goonies and George Romero and John Carpenter and John Hughes.
Yeah.
But all of it is there to support this story. It does not feel like a shout out.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it isn't. I mean, we always set out to make a movie about, at its heart, it's about a boy who doesn't fit in. And he finds out through the course of the movie that what makes him weird actually is what makes him wonderful. So, right at its heart, it doesn't matter whether there's zombies and ghouls and ghosts and all that. That's a very emotional story that a lot of people can relate to. And I think once you have that relatability, once people are invested in a character because they recognize a little bit of themselves in there, then you can take them on whatever ride you like.
Yeah.
I think the other cool thing is, thematically, everyone can relate to this because everybody's felt like an outsider.
Yeah.
And everyone's also been afraid of something they don't understand.
Yeah.
And what's cool is that I don't feel like the movie's judging the audience or judging the characters for being afraid.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not a preachy film. We didn't. I mean, there's really important and serious themes in the heart of this. But you can go along and just enjoy this as a ride as well. And that's what I love about this is that kids can take something away from it, but they should never feel like they're being preached at.
And also, part of the story is about not judging other people. And that includes yourself. You should not judge other people. It's full of people making bad decisions, but being able to see why they made them is important, I think.
Yeah, and it was great, like setting up this film about all these stereotypical characters, the jock and the cheerleader, the school bully, and then just to flip them all on their head slightly, You
don't really know someone just by looking at them, I think.
You don't, and it's also sort of about the decisions that we make based on fear, which we all do.
Yeah.
I mean, in a fun way.
Oh, yeah. Of course. It's hilarious and exciting.
Yeah, I mean, one of the really cool things for me was in the dialogue. It really felt like the funny things that kids say, but not the adult version of the funny things that kids say.
That was important, right?
That was difficult, but it was something going into it that I knew that it's a pet peeve of mine when I see movies where you can clearly tell that an adult has written a kid's character. I hate it. And I know I'm an adult, but going into it, I knew that it was important to try and get rid of all those perceptions that you have as an adult and try and get back into remembering what it was like to be 11, and so it was very, very important to me in the writing that I try and nail that as much as you can,
And then in the performances, getting the right actors, getting young actors, not employing older actors to pretend to be kids, to find real authentic voices. Cody Smith-McPhee at the time was like 9. Fantastic vulnerability in him, but a very wise kid as well, very mature.
Yeah.
And Tucker Abritzi, who played Neil, firecracker, like straight fresh out of the box.
And if you look at both of them as kids, they are both smart and sophisticated, and have so many layers. And I think that's important to remember as well. Kids are not these simplistic little things; they're complicated creatures.
They sure are. Thank you so much. I really do love this. We cannot wait to have it on AMC screens.